Welcome back, everybody. I don't know. I'm not positive when this is coming in. Ty has the flamer. This is definitely Ty playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the best part.
I hate this part.
There must be thousands.
There must be thousands.
Disgusting.
I mean, I agree completely. Totally disgusting.
You're just gonna leave it muted?
It's not muted, is it?
It is totally muted.
Oh, wow.
What the hell?
Whoops. I guess because our commentary is just so unimportant.
Yeah.
So I actually watched a match on YouTube of some people playing Warhammer 40K.
You was it live or are you
No, it was all cut up.
Okay.
Yeah, it was recorded.
How was it?
I see how it could be fun to play. Watching it was kind of boring. But I did actually, I bought a Warhammer, because I think oh yeah, this is before you realize that, like, the swarms are a big deal and you have to kill them immediately. Oh yeah, Pyre-Blaster, not Flamer. Right.
Yes.
Of course.
Wait, are you about to tell me you spent money on, like, an action figure?
No. Don't get me wrong, I would, and I wouldn't be ashamed if I did. Like, yeah, see, there's that swarm. The swarms are really, like, that's, like, the only thing you have to worry about with them.
I would be okay if they never had me deal with these things again.
And we both know that you will. Or one of us will, anyway.
Hopefully you.
Well, I think that's the plan, is that, at least in my mind, is that if we run across this again and you happen to be playing, you will immediately toss the controller.
Oh, 100%.
And I'll take over it.
Going to give it to you.
Yeah.
Probably every single time.
No, not every single time.
Oh, yes.
But
Every
certainly at least once, so that I have the joy of experiencing this.
I think this one time is worth 3 times for you, because I feel like this one was the level for it.
I think that any time we experience this later will be worse, actually.
I tend to disagree with you on that.
I understand that you
I
disagree
feel like
with me
they
on that.
will not get any more difficult than where they already are. And I had, like, this gun's not good for anything else but that.
Yeah.
And I had to fight those things with it.
Yeah. Well, and then you just completely lose your shit later. Why did you do that?
I guess I wanted to see what it does.
The fight was over.
Fight is never over.
Anyway, no, I got, so the best way, I have noticed the way that I tend to learn about things best is through fiction.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, this is you debating, like, should I give it up? Should I not give it up?
I'm glad I did.
Yeah, until you run into the next swarm.
They gather biomass,
Humans.
dissolved and collected later.
Ew.
By feeding tubes lowered from orbit. Vile.
Agreed.
The sooner we exterminate these horrors, the better.
Also agreed.
Wait, so they just said that, like, they bring humans here, dissolve them, and then, like, use them as, like, food and shoot them into space?
No, I don't know that they shoot them into space, but they definitely are dissolving humans and using their biomass. So,
Wait,
gross.
by biomass, do you mean, like, they're using it as matter? To,
Literally,
like, form things?
Your biomass right now is your body.
Yeah.
It is a mass of biology. Okay? So, they want to dissolve your biomass and that guy's biomass into goo and then use it for whatever. Probably to make more of them. That would be my guess.
It's just reforming of DNA.
Essentially, just basically, it's as though, like, they seem to be on the level where DNA and stuff like that is just like Legos, right? So they probably view dissolving humans as taking apart Legos and then putting them back together differently.
I guess they don't think that we have souls. Or
They're a hive mind, so I don't know that
Yeah,
they
don't
think
care.
anyone or anything has souls, per se.
They probably don't give a shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect them to. Also, we watched that secret level of how Titus became a Space Marine. That was pretty dope. That was or Titus, excuse me, not Titus.
Well, he's talking about me, so yeah.
Anyway,
You know, Ty. You know, he's my descendant.
Titus.
Yeah.
I think at that remove, he's everyone's descendant.
No. Ty. Titus. Descendant direct.
That's not the way
Get on my
alphabets
level.
work. Okay,
Jealous.
so logically, by your thing, Tim would be much closer in descent to him.
No.
T.I., and his name starts with T.I.
No, that's not what I'm saying. The sound is the same. Ty and Titus.
Well, then Tyrone would be his progenitor.
He's also related, yeah.
Tyrannosaur.
That's my cousin.
Yeah, giant dumb meat eater, makes sense.
Never said they were smart.
What is our heading?
Oh, wow.
That's twice, second cousin, twice removed.
Right. Anyway, wow, that was dumb. So the Tyranids are like basically, oh, here's some Legos. Let's take them apart and put them back together. And then, I mean, because hell, even the humans can like genetically engineer super soldiers. And then you don't even have to be born a super soldier because the vast majority of humans are like the Cadians. They're just humans, right? And there's actually like a thing where, like in the figurine game, right? Like you get each, like you have a certain amount of points at the start of a battle, and each unit is worth X amount of points, I think, right? And Cadians are like, you can have just all of them, right? But they die like just dep.
Yeah, I mean, they're fodder.
Yeah.
They're just sheer numbers like a colony of ants.
Yeah. So that's normal humans. And then you've got Space Marines that are like crazy big and stuff. But they were normal humans when they were kids. And then they get all of this shit implanted in them.
Right.
And all these crazy surgeries and stuff. And, yep, hey, another Pyreblaster. Good news. I don't think you had quite broken yet at this point.
No, I think I was starting to get upset with this.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hell, dude,
I could
was
tell
starting
when
to get upset.
you'll
Shit's annoying.
know when I start to get upset. Like you can just see it in the way I play the game. It's like, all right, this is annoying and I hate life.
But
Stay back, brother.
yeah, it's fascinating because they're like going back to the original thing that I was talking about that I kept getting off of, and the swarm knocks you over because of course it does, because you're not paying attention to the goddamn swarms. You're
didn't-
distracted by the fucking Tyranids.
The things that pose an immediate threat, yes.
Well, the swarms pose a much, well, no, I was going to say larger, but not really. Anyway, so the best way I learn is through fiction, right? Like I love myths and legends and that kind of thing. So, I've actually got a Warhammer audiobook.
Oh, okay, that's
My
cool.
problem is that I don't like the way that they're performing it. Because they're trying to basically make it like a radio play, kind of. I can feel the frustration mounting, by the way. But they're trying to make it like a radio play.
Yeah.
And like, that's fine and all. But the main character is this British lady who, or whatever. So she might just be putting on a British accent. I don't know enough about that to know. Also, why aren't the creatures attacking them? Or is that swarm Tyranids as well? I thought it was something that was endemic to the base, that because there weren't humans there.
I thought there were rats.
Yeah.
Dead bastard.
Oh yeah, this is where they're on like the side mission. God, I wish we could have done
And
that.
you're like, oh, we should totally do that.
Yeah, I want to still. Damn it. I just don't understand. Anyway, so
Move to extract.
the girl has a British accent, and the guy, there's a dude. Normally, if I hear there's a female and a male doing an audiobook, I'm super hyped. Because women can't do deep male voices well, men can't do high female voices well, as a general rule. Or, if the men can do the high female voice well, they generally can't do the deep male voice well. Right? There's a very rare person who has that much range.
Right.
So you get stuff like the Sword Dancer books where the guy reading it, he's got a voice kind of like this. And the main character is this 6'7", super built guy, like Jason Momoa, essentially, right? And you got a guy with a voice like this doing the voice. And I'm like, that's not him.
Munition secure.
But he makes a great, he deepens his voice just a little, and he makes a great voice for the girl character, right? But unfortunately, he can't do a deep male voice to save his fucking life. So that's kind of, so anytime I hear there's a male and a female reading an audiobook, I'm super hyped because it's like, yay, I'll get some range, right? But this, they put so much effect on the guy's voice because he's a Mechanicus. Like, she's a secret agent, and he's a Mechanicus that is with her. And his voice is like, I can't even replicate it. There's so much effect on it.
Really?
It's hard to understand. Also, that was awesome. That was like a shrine to the Space Marines. It's dope.
My jetpack.
Yeah. Well, I think that one was actually like just one of the cooling packs, but like held up. In like a, you know, this Marine died for us kind of a thing. He does nothing but talk smack.
Here we go.
Oh, this is where.
Can you feel Ty's frustration?
I don't even go down there yet. I literally throw nades. That does nothing.
Really didn't. I like the little flip though, as you came down.
Yeah.
That was pretty dope. But wow. Okay. Oh yes, and so it begins. They're literally standing in a forming swarm. So your dudes are like super helpful, except when it comes to swarming.
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, they have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, like I have noticed they're really not effective. They're like putting it entirely on Titus. Like, hey man, you go take care of that. Hey bud, we got a swarm forming. You gonna take care of it? Like, hey man, like you have explosive bullets. Can you maybe help out some? Swarm right there. There we go. Nicely done.
At this moment, I'm like, it's not so bad right now. Like, I can feel my team worrying about the Tyranids while I'm worrying about the swarms. Like, we're gonna be all good.
Yeah.
Then this shit started.
Yeah, this is they have like casters,
I can't see, and I'm having to
and they're
fight
still
everything.
swarming, and you have to stay in the box.
And then comes that there's a second generator.
Which we really should have expected. Yeah, no, they are definitely rats. Or something very rat-like. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna finish the whole book, but I'm a little worried. It's called Agent of the Emperor. And I don't really... Oh, that was a good parry. That was a good parry. Well done.
I needed that.
Yeah. Anyway, it's called Agent... I think it's Agent of the Emperor, or maybe Agent of the Empire. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of interesting so far. There's like a... She goes to this hell planet, and there's like a cult that had been considered not a big deal.
Okay.
And then suddenly there's like massive violence erupting on the planet and stuff.
Of course.
And so the Emperor, or the Inquisition, I guess, is like, all right, well, go do something. Oh, and then he knocked you out of the box. Yeah, I mean, that is, where are your dudes right now? Like, where are they? What are they doing? I think also, like, the way to beat this well and quickly is just perfect parries all the time. Because that'll take out the Tyranids real quick. And then, like, who is casting?
I think this is where that, like, big eye thing in the sky.
Yeah. But you can see, he's just throwing shit up. You're getting fucked up by little baby Tyranids.
I'm now upset and I'm just spinning in circles.
At least they gave you, like, a bunch of stuff.
And, like, I'm the only one that has to stay in the... Oh, I guess I finished it.
Yeah.
And now I'm just getting destroyed by this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, those things...
all I have is a flamethrower.
Those things are a problem if you leave them alive. The irony here is you have another gun.
A pistol.
Yeah. But it shoots cartridges as big as your dick.
Pretty big cartridge.
Yes. A whole 5 inches. It's a big cartridge, man.
Hey, I'm letting you know right now. I've had women come up to me and say, I cut 3 inches off of my hair, and I said, okay. And they say 3 inches is a lot.
Fair enough.
So, take with that what you will.
Yeah. I mean, that's true.
In
Depends.
that perspective, well endowed.
I mean, everything has context. This is true. Wow, you about to die.
Yeah, this is where I'm like, I don't even care anymore. Oh my gosh, what a roll.
And then you do care.
Oh,
There you go.
Let me get this execute.
Nicely
So
done.
And I hated life still.
Yes.
I'm done with the flamethrower. I want nothing else to do with it.
I don't either. I gotta be totally honest. I dislike weapons like that because you gotta, like, get up close, and it doesn't tend to be a quick death weapon for tougher enemies. Like, it tends to be like a damage over time sort of thing. But anyway, yeah. So, I'm thinking I'll learn more about the Warhammer lore and enjoy it. Because, like, that's how I learned... that's how I really learned D&D, Shadowrun...
Really?
That kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, I also played D&D, but what is that except creating a story? Right? So, I that seems to be the best way. Either, okay, so I have like 2 ways of really learning something well. Okay, 3 ways. I'm previewing what I'm about to say in my head, and it makes me sound like a conceited asshole. But I'm going to say it anyway. 1, I really enjoy learning through fiction, right? Through stories and legends. I think that's awesome because it's a really good way to learn about the systems of a world, seeing people have it to live through and interact it. But then 2, I really enjoy learning things and then applying it and then coming back and then applying it and so on and so forth. And then 3, I just love learning new things. So I guess, yeah. There's actually a lot of ways to learn that I enjoy.
Okay.
Also, I totally wasn't listening to Dick Bag the Mechanic. Anyway, yeah, so it's funny, I used to not really be able to learn. It's funny. Except for words, apparently. That's always been my thing.
Well, you're always one for words.
I am. But no, that's actually kind of a cool realization that, like, oh, I can learn through fiction, or I can learn through playing a game, or I can learn through just learning it and applying it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the number of times at my job... Oh, hold on.
Classified.
Ben Ark Squawk.
Report. Transmission complete. Your assistance is no longer required.
Whole factory just explodes.
Yeah.
Or whole base.
Nozick to the Thunderhawk and get him off world.
Yes, my lord. With pleasure.
Huh.
I shall be glad to be rid of these trivial duties.
As I will be glad.
taste the flapping of this repugnant flesh voice.
Always gotta have the last word.
This elevator goes to the rooftop.
Yeah, but anyway, that's cool. I like being able that I can just like the number of times at my job that I have had to just watch a video and then apply it immediately is crazy.
I don't think I've ever watched a video to apply it to my work life per se, but maybe in like a personal sense.
Well, you're not.
Confirm receipt of data stream.
This is Lirio. Transmission received. Nozick is on the Thunderhawk. Standing by.
Get him out of here.
Yes, sir.
I'm shutting up so this can play.
Major Sargano, what's your status?
We lost a lot of men, a lot of heroes, but we're still in the fight.
We're coming to you now. Nozick, are they hit? Lirio, do you read me?
Dead.
Did you see what happened?
No idea. We saw no impact.
That is territory claimed by the swarms. We need to reach him, fast. There was an armoring chamber below. Jump packs.
Jump packs!
Sir, the guardsmen.
With respect, my lord, we're Cadians. We can take care of ourselves.
Uh-huh. Sure.
They're dead.
I mean, that's kind of what they're for.
Really?
They are there to just be thrown at the enemy in waves.
Tyranids will swarm the crash site. If Nozick is still alive, his time is limited.
And now we have the jump pack.
And I was enjoying this. I felt like it was payment for the bullshit that I had to deal with the flamethrower.
And this is yet another thing where if we run into it again and
You
you're
will not
playing,
touch the controller.
it is my turn.
No.
Yes.
You can feel only pain.
Fuck off.
Many of us have fallen to the
We don't live in Warhammer times yet.
war. Death waits for all of us.
Oh yeah, the ground strike. God, that was cool.
I abused it.
I don't know that you can abuse it.
No, I did.
No, I mean, it's so goddamn cool.
Fair enough.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Works.
It's stuck on the wall. And then you figured out you could use it to traverse.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, ooh, I can make movement out of this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I was looking for any way I could use it.
And why the hell wouldn't you? It's awesome. That's so dope. Like the little things on the top of it that like...
Oh, yeah. Releasing pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
Comes
like,
on upon them like lightning bolts.
Yeah, baby!
so cool.
Oh,
Engaging thruster.
that's so good. Even like super serious Titus is like, whee!
I would.
That was awesome. Just took out a whole crowd of them. Then you're like, let's get a higher view.
Yeah, let me see a bird's eye view action of this.
That is actually a really cool part of it too, is being able to just back out of the fucking
Instantly.
crunch.
Instantly.
Yeah. Like it's not like a long drawn out, you know, you gotta take forever to do this thing.
And it comes back super quick.
Yes, that is very cool.
Like I already have both of them back.
They show you, just in case you haven't figured it out, they show you the traversal mechanic using the forward slam.
Really?
Yeah, because your two buddies did it. Kyron and other guy whose name I can't remember.
I guess I just figured it out on my own.
You did, just well before they showed you. Well, because it tells you it tells you the mechanic, and then it shows you. I'm not sure. Yeah, why waste your bullets when you've got slams?
It is like literally the coolest thing about this game.
Yeah. Well,
So
it's not
far,
only
me.
that. It's not only that, but you can do a forward ground slam with a chainsaw sword. Like that is epic.
I literally just traversed the entire realm.
Yeah. And then go. Like, even if they're blocking, it doesn't matter.
It's gonna break the block.
Yeah.
I love it. I just zoom out and I come right back.
Yep. Had to pick your targets. Like,
See,
those dudes...
I could literally do it right here again. See? And I get out of red attacks. It's so cool.
Yeah. Those dudes have been a problem every time. And you just, like, casually, just like, nah. I don't feel like dealing with them.
It's literally the coolest thing that I've gotten to do in this game.
It is pretty fucking cool, I'll grant you. It is actually really, really cool. I totally picture just Titus just like... You know, like that scene from Up where the guy finally, like, feels happy?
Oh, yeah. I agree, that's where I'd be.
Just picture Titus's face in his helmet, just like this huge grin plastered on his face. Old man, I love you! Which is a reference to the video from Secret Level. Which, if you haven't seen it, is worth watching, by the way. At least that video, and the one with Keanu Reeves. It's pretty dope.
The crash site is on the other side of that.
Really should have shot that fucking floater.
We have melter charges left in. Place them strategically.
Clearly, we agree.
Only.
And then, there you go. I like all of you pumping bullets into it.
Frag grenade.
Redeploying. I think it's still alive.
I think there's a second one,
Yeah.
which is dumb.
Yeah,
Those things suck.
they really do.
Yeah, let me just bounce out of here.
Quite literally. The Xenos protect their hive.
Must reach the crash site.
Yeah, this was dope. This was really good. I mean, it definitely, I feel like they did build it as a reward for dealing with the fucking swarm.
Like, I'm cool with killing stuff, but man, give me a cool mechanic to go with it.
Yes.
And I'm out.
Yeah. Shoot me, will you?
Just love it because it gives you like a, not an elim, but like,
Well, you can take out swarms
A
of small
finishing
enemies. Yeah.
so I can get shield back.
And dodge snipers. And, like, you literally just used it there to take a look around. I pretty
Just
much
let you
love
hit a
it.
reset.
Yeah. It's pretty dope.
Our brothers. Blow this wall now.
Guys are like, Titus! Blow the wall! And he's like, fucking like Mary Poppins music playing in the background.
Yeah.
In his mind. Just completely whiffed that jump, by the way. Yeah, utter whiffage.
Yeah. Don't know what went through my mind here, but
Nah, I don't want to deal with that crap.
yeah. That's at that moment. That's what went through my head.
Yeah.
Doubled up.
And... Oh, sniped! Damn. That is one thing I enjoy about this, and hate at the same time, is that they are competent enemies.
Oh, for sure.
Like, their snipers will fucking snipe you.
We are wasting time. Get those charges in position.
Ah, yes, there's the floater. Lovely. No snipe! Oh, damn! He said, "Nah, I am actually gonna get that shot off." Is what's gonna happen here.
Exactly.
Oh! Yeah, I could tell you were having a good time.
Oh, like I've been saying this entire time, this whole segment right here, I know it's a little chaotic, but just having the ability to double jump and
Yes.
power slam.
Dude, the power slam is really just like, wow. It totally changes the game up.
Does so much damage.
Yeah. And again, traversal mechanic combined with damage.
I bet you I could have made it across there, like the entire map.
Yeah. Hey. He made the mistake of coming within range. Yeah, those guys are by far the most annoying. Did you notice that it like changed your target? Yeah, that's interesting. I'm sort of in favor and not in favor of that. Because on the one hand, it's going to help you be effective. On the other hand, I want to go where I want to go.
I'll be okay with it as long as it targets the area with the most enemies.
Yeah, which is what it did.
Repositioning.
He's running!
No, I'm not.
No, I meant the dude.
Oh, yes. Him, yeah.
Oh, damn, you're getting fucked up.
Explosive.
Stim pack. Dude, there was like a wall of enemies up there shooting at you.
Yeah, high ground's a good spot to be at all times.
Unless, of course, all it means is that they get a nice clear shot at you.
It could mean that as well.
Yeah. So brutal. I hate this wall!
It's the wall he hates the most.
Yes. I do like that, like, you don't have a jump, as far as I recall, in
no, I don't think
normal
so.
form. But you do when you got the jet thruster.
Well, it makes sense. It's going to be kind of hard to jump when you're that heavy.
Yeah.
The human body can only move so much.
Well, and that's even with the suit's exo muscles. That much weight jumping would not necessarily be a good thing.
No.
On the other hand, like it should still absolutely be a thing that you can jump because you're crazy strong and the suit has muscle, basically, like big badass. Like you're essentially like 3 or 4 Olympic bodybuilders pressed into one, and then you have the suit, which is essentially like a forklift or something even more on top of that, like a hydraulic lift. Okay. Oh, okay, good. This is, you finally focused up.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I think you actually managed to wipe out like basically all the Tyranids.
I'm sure I did. I was having so much dang fun.
It's pretty cool, yeah. This is how I assemble!
Losers.
This is, yeah. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up during this cutscene. This is important.
Important biz.
Like tab is.
It tight is. See?
You are so reaching. That guy's dead. You know, I'm not upset about it. Guy was a prick. Also, check out all the chaos symbols.
That's what I'm saying.
Sweep the area.
I really wish they would leave the helmets on during the cutscenes when they're on planet. Like,
Especially when they're in battle.
right. What, Imura?
Beetle?
Beetle?
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
If it was a bird, it would make more sense. Because Zinch is into birds.
Brother, I'm fine. It must be the Rubicon surgery. When? 2 days.
They're like, holy crap, dude! Even for a space marine, that's...
I mean, his whole body was redesigned.
Yeah.
Find it! Hurry!
We should go. I said I'm fine.
Nozick.
I'm fine!
The mission is over.
Whoever did this is long gone.
The thing is, too, is they're all alpha predators. And showing weakness like that...
Orders are Akarans. We cannot allow you on board.
Hey, look, your favorite weapon.
I'm glad somebody else has it.
Pyre blasters. Anyway. Cadians. I think.
So that's just messing with his head.
Something.
Passed him out.
It's something. It screws with him in some way. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But I am super interested to find out.
Is it Pandora's box?
Unlikely. Wrong
Really?
mythos. Plus, I feel like the warp, if anything is Pandora's box, it's the warp. Like, if anything is that symbolism, you know?
Yeah.
Because it contains all the lords of chaos and all the demons and all that crap. But then it also contains the secret to faster than light travel and also psyker powers and all that jazz. So, magic.
Super advanced technology, but
Yeah.
thrown into a spiral of constant fights.
Yeah. It'd be interesting.
Withholding something.
Akaran will not deceive us, Gadriel.
Then where did Dimitri and Titus serve previously? And why is he back in battle so soon after such grievous surgery?
Sergeant Ventiad spoke of a Death Watch team that deployed a virus bomb on Kadaku.
That was us.
Our lieutenant was one of them. I am far more concerned with what we just saw at that crash site.
Yeah. Yeah. Anytime you see chaos anything, it's concerning.
Lieutenant,
Brother, are you recovered?
I am.
The apothecary should run a diagnostic.
I do not have the need nor the time for such a process.
Magos Gallio also expressed his concern. Consider his counsel, if not ours.
if there is any risk of recurrence, it puts the whole squad in jeopardy.
Yeah, I mean, that is a point.
I must speak with Captain Akaran.
As you command.
I'm gonna go this way instead.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. All right, fine. God, I love the walk.
Strutting his shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Reach for it.
With our bodies, our blood, and our searing wrath. Our very life force is a gift from him.
That's so creepy and weird. Oh, I found out what those skulls are, by the way.
Yeah.
The skulls with the apparently cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
That's like their smartphones,
Oh.
computers and stuff.
And horror
The cherubs are something terrible as well.
defying his will shall be cut down in swathes.
Swathes.
1 point for swathes.
I will concur.
To ash. And their
Despite noting that you are not the Arbiter.
eradicated from existence.
1 point for eradicated.
Go forth and
That's minus 1 point for eradicated. Eradicated is, nah, it's not point worthy. Swathes is point worthy. Despite being the shorter word.
It's a very unused word.
Eradicated?
Swathes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I really don't hear eradicated used very much either, though.
You hang out on the wrong parts of the internet.
Favorably by the machine cult.
It's in a lot of animes, stuff like that.
Their own reports
Your village will be eradicated.
Usually it's demolished or devastated,
Destroyed.
destroyed,
Decimated when people use it incorrectly.
decimated, yeah.
Because decimate, 10. You're taking 10%. Yeah. It's silly, but there you are. God, love that strut.
Brother, it is a relief to see you on your feet.
That's the B team. And I guess that's the end of the episode. We'll see you guys next time.
Laters.